Hi everyone, and welcome to a video that is not a vlog. I thought it'd be kind of cool to make some like actual videos instead of just vlogging all the time, and so this is it. I planned to do this weeks ago, back at the beginning of January, but January's been kind of rough on me and my family, so it's happening now. And this is my goals for 2017 video. I guess it's kind of like New Year's resolutions, except not resolutions, it's just goals. They're goals. So it's goals for my personal life and goals for my business as well. And so I guess we'll just get into it. The first one is make more money. I know it's kind of like an unpopular thing for some reason to want to make more money, but I super do. Last year was my first year being self-employed, and I had a 23% increase from my day job from the year before that. So that was super awesome and amazing, and I can't believe I make more money sitting here at home playing with my baby and just like, you know, packing some stuff occasionally and printing some stuff, and it's really amazing, and I feel incredibly lucky and blessed that this is the life I get to lead. But wouldn't it be even cool if I could make more money than that next year? So that is goal number one, is to make more money. Goal number two is to spend less time on social media. Well, to waste less time on social media, I should say. This has become especially true lately since I'm like refreshing Facebook every 20 minutes for like news on politics, because it's been kind of a mess here in our country. And the news is just stressing me out more and more every day. So I'm really dedicated to working on this one, because I think that not only will I be more productive, but maybe I will feel a little less bad about things all the time. I think that I still want to know what's going on, just maybe not quite so much. Sorry about that sound. There are cats everywhere, just off screen. Goal number three is to read more books. Last year I had a Goodreads goal of like, I think 52 books maybe, or 50, I don't know, somewhere in the 40 to 50 range, and I did exactly 3, I think. So I'm trying for 40 this year, and so far I think I have 2. Which is already almost as much as, see, there's one of those cats, which is already just as much almost as I did in 2016 at all. So hopefully I can do a little better with this time. I have been doing more Kindle books because it's a lot easier to carry a Kindle around, and if I leave my Kindle upstairs I can read it on my phone and I don't have to like get over the hurdle of getting up and going all the way upstairs to read. So I'm trying to do more reading, and I think it's a better way to waste time than refreshing Facebook all the time. So that one should be a good one that kind of ties in with the other one. Number 4 is to practice better self-care. Now for a lot of people, self-care means like taking it easy and like, you know, pampering yourself and stuff like that. And that's fine and good, except that I think I've been doing way too much of that over the last year and a half, ever since I got pregnant, I would say. To me, right now, self-care means to try and eat a little better and to also try to move more. Because right now, I eat a lot of cheese balls and just all sorts of ice cream and garbage and sit around all day, and I know that I would feel a lot better if I were eating slightly better and also, you know, moving around a little bit more. I was going to the gym a lot when I used to have a job. I would go every day on my lunch break, and now it's down to 2 days a week, so that's definitely not as good. So I'm going to try to do more, I would say, body weight kind of workouts here at home on the days that I'm not going to the gym, if possible. And when I say eat better, I don't mean that I'm going to start doing a diet or anything, or count calories or anything like that, because that is just very difficult for me to do without obsessing over it, and I don't want to do that. I lived too many years like that, and I'm just now discovering how wonderful and delicious food can be. So I don't absolutely don't want to start doing that again. I just mean that instead of, say, having, oh, you know, ramen and cheese puffs for lunch, maybe have a chicken sandwich, or, you know, eggs, or, you know, a green smoothie. Just kind of try and get some vegetables and fruits and, you know, like, unprocessed crap into my diet when I can. This one's kind of long, isn't it? So I'm gonna be trying to do that more, and also I want to try and do more healthy meals for the family, because I always try and make sure that Kaliel has like vegetables and real food, and then Chris and I just kind of eat whatever, and I want to really try and work on all of us eating something healthy for dinner every night, because I think that we'd all feel a lot better if that were the case. But, you know, when I go out to dinner, I'm not going to be getting a salad. I'm going to continue getting the same crap that I do, because I think that, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I think that moderation is important here, because I don't want to get too healthy and start to focus on that too much, to obsess over what I'm eating, but I also don't want to keep eating the garbage that I'm eating. So yeah, that number turned out pretty long. And goal number 5 is the last one, and that is to make more art. Back in October, when I did half of Inktober, and I had to sit down and, you know, make sure that I drew something every day, I really, really, really enjoyed it, and I didn't realize how much I had missed it until I was doing it again. And even Chris said to me the one night, you know, it's really nice to see you drawing again, and I didn't realize until he said that it was just something I really don't do anymore. So I kind of want to try and get back into making art more often, whether it's painting or drawing or, like, you know, any number of other ways to kind of express my creativity. I just want to make sure that I'm, you know, giving myself a little time to focus on that sort of endeavor, because I think it gets too full in your head if you don't get that out every once in a while, and I think I really miss it. And I think that it'll be good to get all that out. So those are my goals for 2017. They're pretty simple, standard goals, I think. And like I said, I'm not putting any real qualifiers on, like, you know, I want to hit this, or, you know, that kind of thing. I just kind of want to work towards being more productive in every facet of my life, I guess. So I know it's kind of a trendy, popular thing to pick, you know, your word for the year, and I really think that mine is productive. It's just what I keep coming back to as what I really want to work on, and so it's kind of a lame word, but that's what I've got. And yeah, January was rough. We were all sick for the first 2 weeks, and then my sister hurt her foot, and so she couldn't watch Kaliel, and so I didn't really get nearly done what I wanted to get done. And then this most recent week, Chris was off of work for a vacation, and, you know, I didn't want to be like, well, it sucks to be you, I'm gonna go work on stuff, you are alone with this baby. So I didn't really get much done this week either. So we're gonna just start over. February's tomorrow. I'm recording this on January 31st. And we'll just start clean, start over, just pretend January didn't happen. I wish January didn't happen. So yeah, I hope you liked this more actual video content kind of oriented thing instead of just a vlog, but I'm gonna keep vlogging because I really enjoy it. That's another goal, I guess, but let's not get carried away. Now, because I know you're dying to see them, here are my interruptions. There's one. Ash buddy. No. There's 2. And there's 3. The 4th one seems to be MIA, but I assure you he was scampering about making sounds.